Massive wall of money is waiting to enter Bitcoin and crypto markets, according to Shark Tank investor Kevino'leary, reported by the Daily Hodl. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Coin Toss, the 411, where we try to bring you the latest in crypto and NFT news. So sit back, relax, and let's get it. Shark Tank investor Kevino'leary says regulatory clarity will allow institutional capital to flow into the crypto markets. In a new interview with Kitco News, O'Leary discusses U.S. Senator Loomis and Senator Gillibrand's latest proposal for a crypto regulatory framework.
I'm coming to the conclusion, particularly after the feedback from the institutions here at the conference, we'll take any regulation. Give us anything. I mean, we're going to make the assumption, because it's bipartisan and they've taken so much input from the industry, that we'll get something that's workable. It may not be perfect, but the reason you care as an investor, the reason you would want Lummis to be successful, or Haggerty, is that the institutional capital is like a giant dam of a wall of money that can't invest yet. So it's a spigot of capital in the trillions of dollars. Not a dime of it has been put into crypto yet. Can you imagine what would happen to asset values if they start to allocate? That's the investment thesis.
While there has been talk of institutional interest in the crypto markets, O'Leary says that, relatively speaking, there has been practically zero. He says regulators need to give up the big investors the green light before their capital starts flowing in.
We're not even in the game yet.
Wow.
When you talk to sovereign wealth and large pension, nothing.
Okay, so you're saying
he's talking. Look, there's small. Primarily, it's private wealth, family wealth. It's hedge funds. It's certain smaller institutions that used to buy the publicly trading shares of Bitcoin miners, but now they're worried about the carbon audit issue. I don't see it yet. What we really need is the SEC and the U.S. regulator to make policy, and then the allocations will start, primarily in Bitcoin, probably 50 basis points.
So,
when asked what needs to happen for institutions to get the regulatory clarity they want to invest, O'Leary answers,
the easiest way to do it would be to do what the Canadians did and simply allow the first American-traded Bitcoin ETF, which could be purchased as a security into mandates that are already set up to purchase securities, like shares. Because they don't have to buy Bitcoin, they don't have to set up a separate wallet. They could simply say, okay, here is a true ETF with the underlying actual Bitcoin.
right.
And we can simply allocate 50 basis points to a $100 billion mandate. We can buy the ETF. That would be the easiest path to take. My guess is they're not going to allow that. There's multiple applications for that ETF, of which none have been granted.
Just had Kathy Wood's one rejected very recently.
Exactly. And so it doesn't matter which one is actually licensed, because there'll be 10 more that will come immediately. But we're going to need an order from the regulator to allow institutions to be compliant when they buy Bitcoin itself.
Is Kevino'leary right in saying we need regulatory clarity? Will the money flow when we see this clarity? Tell us your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you for watching. And remember, I'm not a financial or investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. So if you enjoyed this content, do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so you don't miss a thing. Until next time, peace.